All right, so for this war, we have Herc, Omega Red, and Cosmic Ghost Rider bands. All right, so Boss Island Fury, you've got Apocalypse and Herc. Arcus, you've got Doom and Chavez. Doom, you've got Quicksilver, Human Torch, and S99. Apocalypse, you've got Nimrod, Chavez. Annihilus, you've got Absorbing Man, and probably Diablo as well. Thing, you can go with Valkyrie, or you can use Wiccan or Tigra. Korg, gonna be Rolk, probably as your easiest. Maybe even Havoc. And then Mole Man, you can get away with Valkyrie and a White Magneto pre-fight, or you can use Apocalypse. 1 through 3 on the way out, Infamous Doom, Hulkling, or Gallon. Path 1, probably the whole thing, nuking down with Blade, or you can go with Fury for Spot, and then S99 or Overseer for Mephisto. Path 2, Mangog, Titania, or S99. Sauron, Nimrod, or Omega Sentinel. Path 3, Nimrod, you've got Claire, or you've got Nebula. 4 through 6 on the way out, OG, Scarlet Witch. You can go with a non-crit option, or you can go with Overseer on the way in. Spidey Supreme, you've got Titania and S99. Path 4, Spam, you've got Shang-Chi and Fury, or Mole Man. And then for Null, you can use Mole Man, Doom, Shang-Chi as well. Path 5, Hulkling, Chavez, Dragon Man would also work there. And then Absorbing Man, you've got Human Torch, can probably get away with Mr. Negative there as well. Path 6, Bishop, you've got Infamous Doom and War Machine. And then Cassie Lang, new one, can probably get away with Fury or Shang-Chi. Just really push her to special 2 with that node. 7 through 9 on the way out, Rintra, S99. I'm sure Chavez still works just in the power reversal. Depends on how long it would take. You can probably just use Archangel or Human Torch or Mr. Negative. And then Nova on the way in, you have seen me take that with Thing. You can also take it with Absorbing Man. Path 7, Kingpin, Apocalypse really, or Storms, either of the Storms. And then Quicksilver, you've got Fury. You've kind of got Shang-Chi. Could even use Apocalypse there. Path 8, whole thing can be done with S99, or you can split them up, or bring Human Torch for Wiccan, and then bring Chavez or Diablo for Gore. And then Path 9, that that Jessica Jones there. You can use Jabari Panther or Valkyrie. And then for Terrax, go with Absorbing Man or Thing. Looking back at section 2, 1 through 3 on the way in, Future Ant-Man, you've got Gallon for the slow play, or you can use Magneto with Max Pacify, maybe even Hulkling, and just never really take a blocked hit. Maw, you've got Overseer, Human Torch, Cersei, you slap an Odin pre-fight on, and you can use Diablo or use Chavez. 1 through 3 on the way out, Man-Thing, you've got Overseer, you've got Mr. Negative. Path 1, Dragon Man, you can use Nebula, or you can go with the Human Torch. Path 2, Longshot, Titania, or S99. And then Valkyrie, you can use Apocalypse or either of the Storms. And then Path 3, Venom, you've got Gallon or Hulkling. All right, and then 4 through 6 on the way out, Mojo, you've got Quicksilver, Titania, Human Torch. Path 4 there, Void, you've got Fury or Shang-Chi. And then for Chavez, I'm sure you can get away with Shang-Chi. Doom will also work. Can probably still use Quicksilver there as well. Path 5, Killmonger. I mean, debuff immune. If you were gonna fight him straight on, you could actually use Medusa and just never knock him down, but keep him armor broken or you can use Surfer as well, and just same concept, never knock him down. Or you can just use Domino. Mordo, Doom, I'm sure, works. Titania works. Path 6, Immortal Abomination, use any poison immune. So Warlock crits a lot, but Warlock should be fine. So should Nimrod. 7 through 9 on the way out. Sasquatch, you've got Ghost. You could use Rulk. You could use Human Torch. Path 7, Zemo would be a tough Apocalypse option. The node gives him his own debuffs and therefore cleanses. So can be very, very tricky. I think one of the storms can work due to the excessive prowess. And then Crossbones, you've got Apocalypse probably as your best option. Can also hit into his block to remove the global. So technically any mutant could work that you want. So either of the storms. Path 8, Icarus, Chavez, or Diablo. And then Path 9, Surfer, you can use Diablo. You can use Shang-Chi. And then for Weapon X, you've got Omega Sentinel and Nimrod. So that does it for defense. Let's take a look at attack. All right, so War 3 is against TCN. Today I'm taking in Titania, Domino, and White Magneto for pre-fights. I've got Path 5 in Section 1 and one fight on Path 2 in Section 2. So I was on vacation, kind of a light load. This war and the next one, also the reason these videos are going up late. Anyways, for this war, starting off here with the Killmonger, taking it with Domino. Yeah, this is pretty much just bring anyone for this Killmonger and don't die. Domino is assigned, so that's what I went with. Non-contact hit for the first medium kind of helps out. If I wanted to be a stickler, I could have just parried a medium and while reverb was up, and then just when reverb was down, went full combo. My plan was to special 2, and this fight was pretty smooth outside of the fact that auto evade decides to screw me. So right about here, I'm at a special 2, or I'm about to be at a special 2. So I knock him down for the Fury, and the evade kicks in there. The bleed comes on, and it pushes me to special 3 with getting shrugged. So I go, oh, well, let's go ahead and throw this special 3. Silly auto evade. At least it worked out to where I didn't take a lot of damage. And yeah, to be honest, I didn't pay attention to reverb that much. Figured this Killmonger would go down well before it was an issue for Domino. On top of that, this is Domino's only fight, so I'm not really looking to heal her up when this fight ends. So there we are. Fury again. Just decide to go with the special 1 since that evade kind of threw me off mentally. See that the Fury is going to go back to him, so just bait out the special, kind of let the reverb die down. Comes right back on. There's the evade again. This bleed does not get shrugged. Kind of annoyed at this point that auto evade keeps causing me to get smacked. You could even see her get ready for the heavy animation because I assumed I was parry heavying. And Killmonger goes down from a big special 2, which should have just been the play the whole time. Next up, Titania versus this Mordo. Never done this before, didn't have a video of it from someone else. Figured we were just relying on the haymakers really, and I'm not relying on the special 3 at this point. I hadn't updated the game. I normally don't. I usually wait for the war on Monday to end before doing so, at least my war. So here I'm getting him to not heavy me and be unstoppable, and then I use the haymaker for the opening. And I mean, this is pretty much the fight. I'm just going to load on the debuffs, kind of hope that my attacking and haymaker line up with getting rid of his power gain. And if it doesn't, hopefully he's got a special attack like his special 1 there that he throws right away so that I can just go in. And then the plan was to just throw special 2 and then throw special 1s. Really just throw any special attack that I've got besides a special 3 since I don't plan on heavy spamming. And really just laying on the debuffs so that the haymaker comes back a lot faster. I don't plan on, relying on those debuffs to stay after the protection comes back, but you see the large chunk we've taken off from knocking down on the special 2 and then going into a special 1. So there he was being his defensive self with the power gain, throw the heavy, remove the protection. Waiting here for the next power gain. There's the heavy. Yay, stand your ground. He throws special 1 right away. That's fine. And really right there, should have just ended with a medium and then thrown that special 1 or 2, and that would have finished it, but no big deal. We had Haymaker ready, and that finishes the job. Now, Mojo here. I was a little bit worried about this because of aggressive prowess, but we're taking in a debuff immune. So really, it does not matter which... Or sorry, we're taking in a buff immune. Really, it does not matter which special attack I stick to, but same concept. We're going to use special 1 or special 2 constantly so that we can get these Haymakers ready and so that we can constantly ramp up our Fury. And then, as expected, right after a special attack, he's going to be debuff immune, so we just cannot rely on a parry or anything like that. But hopefully our Haymaker's ready like it is there, and we just lay into him a little bit while we get him to do what we want him to do, whether it's prompt related or special attack related. So I was going to stick to special 1s. That spacing kind of got to me a little bit. I was a little worried this was going to go downhill fast. But we work out the spacing and actually dodge his special 1s for the rest of the fight. So here another opening for the Haymaker. While we've got our bonus Fury from the node, he finally throws special 1. Haymaker's gone. No big deal. That debuff immunity, we're waiting for it to end so that we can get some more debuffs on. And then I'm actually getting a nice window here where I have a second special 1 ready to go while the protection is down and we've got the Fury. So, I mean, this is pretty much the fight. I'm watching prompts, making sure that we don't push him to 4 or 5 if we can prevent it. The worry is not actually degen, it's the power gain that he gets when he's at 3 or more followers. So, yeah, this is the fight. Was a little bit concerned with this one and the Mordo one, but ends up being no issue at all for Titania, even at rank 3. And then my final fight of the war before I check out for the day and check out for the war is this Mangog here. Nothing special to this. We're using Titania here. I am going to go to special 2 and then continuously use special 1s after that until Mangog is down. I am sticking to 4-hit combos. I believe I end them with a light so that I can back out when I want to and not have a situation where I end with a medium, and as I'm recovering from that to Dex back, he decides to throw a special 2 and I just get clobbered. So yeah, not a difficult fight. 4-hit combos, go into block, bait out a heavy, rinse and repeat. When he gets the special 2, try and bait it out, hope that he actually throws it. Not looking to be a hero or anything. This is the last fight. Titania's not getting healed after it, so no need to try and like Dex out and then in with the Haymaker to eat the whole special 2 while we're invulnerable. Or indestructible. So yeah, this fight, now that we've got special 2 on, it's all special 1s. Keep that physical resistance down, that debuff active. Had a Haymaker there, knew we could just go ahead and Dex in and take a hit. There's a special 1. I believe that was the first 5-hit combo I did. Next special 1, just laying on these debuffs and building those Furies. And the next combo does it. So that was the end of my short war, as I said. Our BG actually tied their BG 1-1, so pretty decent war for us. And then we actually ended up winning this war 4-2. So a bit of a surprise, but we've been pretty good about our deaths. This is, I think it went 4-5, maybe 5-4 and 2. So we're in our goal range, which is just 6 or lower. So we're doing well. First week of the season showing up. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit subscribe, give it a like. I will be posting War 4 tomorrow night, and then War 5 should be at its usual time on Sunday. So thanks for watching. Catch you guys later.